Said the anonymous poor mama no share questions. Now, if you look closely at the questions, there's a percentage for mathematics. It means that we cannot leave mathematics out for the SMT. As for TTS, we are going to treat mathematics on its own. But the SMT, it means that we still have to touch on mathematics. So we'll be going on mathematics. These are a few mathematics for now. But the SMT mathematics are quite limited. It's like, if you look at the scope, it touches on some of the quick topics B. We'll look at it and then quickly, Yet, and I'm so, but I hope we are studying. How is the studies like? How is it going? Yes, I echo.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Just that, of course, you go through and then it's like when you are coming back, it looks like you've done nothing.
We are not the one.
As you never know, I agree with you. But I mean, crack.
It's a new man in the torso. Sana me, it's a new man in the torso. Because I'm a fee. Emma, your boy, ye kaka. But Yamene,
Yes.
Mama, young na see, ya pe calculate be money 102 BD. I bet me the abo. Okay, see, most of the questions now about one of the main topic about with the SMT questions, has to do with algebraic expressions and compound interest and the simple interest question. And sometimes we look at the Venn diagram, a set, we'll look at them. And it's these three areas, it make a bakra, say, a bitua, yen chakra, you be track a craft. Yana yempe mass, so let's look at algebraic expressions. Letters or symbols, usually A, B, C, D, put together using the signs in the plus minus equal division and subtraction to represent a statement. So when building an algebraic expression using mathematical symbols, but you see on the screen here. And you know, but you want to make it. Okay, but this screen here, okay.
Yes, very loud.
So algebraic expressions, usually when we are using symbols or letters, which are usually put together by using the signs, plus, minus, any multiplication, division, to represent a statement. So usually when building an algebraic expression, mathematical symbols, always we have to make sure we remember what they represent. So we use something to represent something. And we are going to look at some of the examples. And most of the times the questions that come are based on some of these things. They like giving us statement and they want us to represent it mathematically. So we look at some of these things before as we go on. So that's how the algebraic expression moves. Okay, so let's look at it. An example, Mr. Amar and his family were going on a journey by bus. He bought 2 tickets for himself and his wife, 6 tickets at half price for his children. Expressed in symbols the total amount he paid in terms of the price of tickets for adults. Let's look at it. Mr. Amar and his family were going on a journey by bus. He bought 2 tickets for himself and his wife, and 6 tickets at half price for his children. Express in symbols the total amount he paid in terms of the price of tickets for adults. How do we understand this question? And how do we present this question? Yeah, we are going to solve it together, so there's no solution yet.
Half price.
How do we understand this question? Anyone who understands it? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, so how do you understand it? It's just a statement. We have to represent it mathematically. How do you understand it? Should I go by name? Okay. So in solving this, all that they are trying to say is that Mr. Ama decided to travel with his own family.
Okay, so Papa, to say something, I think
Okay.
as we just said, the statement need to be represented. Oh, okay. Sorry. But please, can I go ahead?
Oh, we are listening, please.
Okay, so as we just indicated, there are statements which we use symbols to represent them, and so I'm thinking we will need symbols to represent the figures and the statement, as we say.
Children.
So Mr. Ama was traveling with the whole family. Now, when he was traveling, he bought tickets. 2 of them, so they are specified for himself and his wife. However, he bought 6 tickets at half price. At half price. So because he bought 2 tickets at half price for the children, he was supposed to express in symbols the total amount he paid in terms of the price of tickets. Do you get it? Now, so let's take it just like the way I said, we denote it. So in a simple way, let's give a variable. Just give me one of the variables, like let's take C. So let's C
for children
represent, or let's see B the total cost of tickets. Do we get it? Then we go. So we are looking at the total cost of the ticket. Is that also that he paid? So we have denoted the total cost of the ticket. That's the main thing. So now what we put together to get the total cost? So maybe let's take something like X. Do you get it? Let's look at it. What was the first thing that he did?
Yeah.
And so let X be the cost of tickets, because we are looking at the cost of tickets. So let X be the cost of tickets. And then what again should we look at? So these are the 2 main things. Now let's look at it. The cost of tickets. So the cost, I'm writing it this so that we all understand. Okay, I'm trying to break it down. So
yes,
don't be so much like I'm trying to. So the cost of ticket for himself and his wife equal to, we are going to have, so X is the cost of ticket, right? So it's going to be, he said 2, isn't also, he bought 2. So it's going to be 2X. Do you agree? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, because they said he bought 2 tickets.
Okay.
So 2X. Do you get it? So we continue. If that one is there, then we can now come back to say that Let's look at the cost of the tickets for the children, because these are the two people that you bought the ticket for. For the children. Yeah, who can tell me what will happen? Any suggestion? If we are saying that he bought 2, so it's 2x. And here they are saying that 6 tickets at half price for his children. So it's 1 divided by 2, half. Is that also multiply by
Half 6.
so something like 6, 6x.
Half into bracket is 6.
Yes.
Okay.